I'm back with the life puzzle, and there's a few people here with me already. So, who's here? We've got Philip and Concerning Blue. Hello to you both. Rosemary's here. Hi, Rosemary. Sybil and Natalie are both here. Uh, who else have we got? Nance is here. Hello, Nance. Rihanna and Sam. Good morning, Eve, to you both. Gustin's here. Hi, Gustin. And Clark's here. Hello, Clark. Snuff Snuff is here. Ruse. Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm hoping you can all hear me. Hi, Thomas. And see me. And I'm hoping that the puzzle is nice and clear on the camera. Hello, Karen. And yeah, I do apologise for any confusion. I actually forgot to schedule the live stream. I only scheduled it a few hours ago. Oh, whoopsie. I was fixated on Big City Collage. I really was trying to get it finished. I haven't finished it yet, but I do not have many pieces left to put in. And so it may end up getting finished tomorrow now because I've obviously had to cover it over to do the live stream. But yeah, it kind of meant that Sam had to remind me. Sam was like, "Is there a live stream tonight?" Because I've not had a notification, and I was like, "Yes, there is." And the reason you haven't had a notification is because I haven't put it up yet. That was daft, wasn't it? So yes, apologies for that. If you were left wondering whether I was going to be here, but I am. Hi, Glenda. Hello, Glenda. And hello, Ella and Ohana. How are you all? Marcy is here. Hello, hello. And Angela. Finally, a stream with all the people I know and love. Ah, yeah, I know. And it's a relaxed one. No speed puzzling. Although, as much as I'm sure you've been enjoying all the speed puzzling over on Worlds, now's the time for some chill puzzling. Did you see the image of the Finnish galactic time travel? I was really happy with how it turned out. I did. It looked great. Yeah, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. With Discord a lot recently, I've had to sort of look and react quite a lot, but I've not had a great deal of chance to actually respond. It's just been hard keeping up with it, but I've been really busy. Been really busy. Like I've been really pushing to try and finish Big City Collage. Um, and yeah, just craziness in life. I've been doing a lot of decorating, so I've kind of brought it on myself a wee bit. But sometimes you have to do it. Looking all good. Thank you, Philip. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. It should be fine. It should be fine. Now I've just about sorted my camera out. It should be good. I'm puzzling for the first time this week. Yay, Thomas! What are you doing? What are you puzzling? It was amazing. Yeah, it really was. Hello, Dexter. How are you? Hi, Matt. How you doing? Yeah, being busy happens. You'll understand. Yeah, it's just all the decorating and stuff, and kind of the aftermath of that marathon. I know that was a couple of weekends ago, but just yeah, like there's just a lot happened right after it, so I'm kind of just like playing catch up, really. But it's good stuff. It's all good stuff. Like I've not even really had time to keep up with Worlds. I've not. I literally just before I came on, I was watching the pairs final, and while I made dinner tonight, I was catching up with the individuals final. So I've had to play catch up even with the Worlds as well. Hello, Winter. Oh dear, don't get rusty. No, can't have that. 1K Educa Cordoba. Oh, nice. Another orange one. An orange puzzle. Nice. As long as it's not orange hell, it should be fine. All right. Now let's talk about puzzle. In front of me, I have two foam boards side by side this time around. And the reason is because I'm working on the bottom of the puzzle now. I'll just show you. And, oh, thank you, Matt. Thank you so much. Whereabouts are you now, Matt? Matt's in Washington, D.C. right now. Seeing all the sights, aren't you, Matt? So hope you're enjoying that. You Danish puzzler, how are you? How's Spain? Are you surviving the heat? How's it all going? Right, so this is the puzzle in question. This is life, and it's 3,000 pieces. And I have done pretty much all of this. I've only got about 5 pieces missing from this upper section. So you're not going to see those boards much now. However, um, I did do this bottom left corner last week. I did the clownfish, and I did these dolphins. So you can actually see the dolphins. The left hand bottom left board is underneath, so you can't see the clownfish at the moment. So I have just started touching on all this underwater bit. As you can see, it's quite busy, this area. Loads of fish, loads of coral, all just kind of clustered on top of each other. Big fish, little fish, a bit of everything. And this was probably the least busy area, and that's where this Atlantis kind of underwater city is. And I had a bunch of blue pieces left over from last week, and I shape sorted them. So they're what I've got left. And what I also had, what I've also done before coming live this evening is I pulled a bunch of these out. Now I have a pile of pieces that are, let me just show you. Pull my big Clementoni box up. So these are my piles that I have left. Philip, 1 more month for 2 whole years. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 2 years. Thank you so much, Philip. That's so cool. Thank you. Spain is wonderful. Today was lovely. Very nice after the storm. Yes, you've had everything thrown at you, haven't you? I heard about that. There was like leaking in the dome and stuff. That must have been mental. But I'm glad it was nice today. Hopefully the storm cooled things down a bit because you had that heat wave, didn't you? Hello, Susie. Wogie. I just a few months. Do you know what? I appreciate all of your support, everybody. I think it's amazing. Thank you so much. So these are the piles I've got left. This is a pile of fish. This is coral, as close to a bit as I've been able to determine anyway. And this is it's kind of coral, but it's more blue coral. It's like all of this sort of near the top parts. So what I did was I had a hunt through that pile and I pulled out a few more pieces that I think go near to the top, near to the waterline. So I've got those as well. So I might start with these today and just see how many more I can get in. And then what I thought I would do is to put the edge together. Now what I've got here is a tin with my edge pieces in, which I might as well just pour out now. Most of the edge is done. It's really just these two boards and a little bit, I think about 8 pieces of the bottom left board where I've not got edge. So I'm thinking that might be sensible at this stage to try and help me to build out. Maybe build some of the larger fish, some of the larger bits of coral. And then it really is just going to be a case of ploughing my way through these piles of pieces and just trying my best to figure things out. I'm not certain. I don't think I'm going to do these next. What I thought I would do is either the fish or the coral, but I'm leaning towards fish. And the reason I'm leaning towards fish is because there's a fair few big fish and they all have different colours and they all have different patterns. And I think I might be able to just get a few kind of fish islands, if you like, and hopefully just build from there. But I don't know. I feel like this is going to be quite a slow process from here on out. But we shall see. We shall see. Now then. There's a couple of pieces missing from the sky as well, and I keep seeing pieces and thinking, does that belong in the sky? It's hard to tell at this point whether I'm looking at coral or sky. Anyway, that's my interim plan for now. So we'll have a go at these blue pieces, and then we will do the edge, and I will just take it from there, and hopefully I can get a chunk of this puzzle together this week. Oh, I found these pieces. These ones, that goes in that gap there, and that goes in that gap there. That's the frothy bit where the dolphin's coming out of the water. So that's good. Filled out those gaps as well. Um, Thanks, Rosemary. I started watching Vicky when she was doing the 13,200 Disney Orchestra. Yeah, I mean, that was way back at the start, wasn't it? Way back at the start. Gosh, I can't believe how long it's been since I've done that puzzle. I don't have a clue how long I've been a member. I think there's like a button at the bottom and you can click it and it puts a we post up like that Philip just put up. It'll tell you how long you've been a member for. I just can't remember where the button is that you press. It's under the live chat, I think. Um, Rosemary, I've caught up with all the old live streams, still plodding along with other older videos. Well, are you trying to get through the whole catalogue? There's a lot now. There's a lot. I can't really believe how many I've put out. It's kind of crazy. Time's flown by. You'll have to wait until your next monthly anniversary, Rose. That will tell you. Oh, right. Does it only pop up as an option, like on the day that you joined, like the month anniversary? I didn't know that. I thought you could just do that whenever. Hello, Laura. Pokemon summary puzzle was awesome. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm glad you enjoyed that. It works. Yay. So Thomas has been a member for 6 months. My button has a $sign on it. Yeah, so I think, is it the same button as the one you use to click super thanks and all that kind of stuff? I guess it's in there then. Um, never had a monthly anniversary. Oh, there it is. 13 months. Wow. Love Vicky puzzling a lot. Oh, thank you. This is quite cool. Everybody's hitting the button now. Actually, you're all reminding me, I haven't given away my second batch of memberships this month, so I might just do that right now while I remember. Um, oh, hang on, it's not giving me the option to. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because I'm in the app. Right, give me 1 second. I will. I will find. I will find the video. 2 seconds. And of course, my keyboard decides to stop working. There we go. Right. I'm just finding the live. I'll get there eventually. Right. Membership gifting. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I've still got 10 this month. Right. Oh dear. I've not been doing my duty and giving away the memberships. Right. Well, here's 5 coming up. Oh, Natalie, you've been a member for 12 months. Ohana for 7. Winter for 9. Oh my lord. So Hannah M, Finn and Oak Knits, Leonie H, Haley Suntians, and Madro have all received memberships to Vicky Makes and Builds for a month. So you enjoy that, you guys. Hopefully that you will. And 3 months of puzzle inspiration. Yes, see, inspiration. That's the word we like. Oh, this is so cool. All these little green boxes are popping up on my screen. Linda, 23 months. Oh, so you're neck and neck with Philip then. You're approaching your 2-year anniversary. So cool. Your Garmin. I only know Garmin as GPS, and I sincerely hope you aren't driving while watching this. Garmin, you can get smartwatches, can't you? Garmin makes smartwatches. Is that what you mean? You're at 17 months, are you, Marcia? Wow. Well, thank you all so much. Thank you. I'm just trying to think. Next weekend will still be September, right? Yeah, it will. Okay, so I can give away another 5 next weekend. But I hope you all, whoever got gifted memberships, hope you all enjoy. So I'm going to just start building. Now, my other lower part of the puzzle is under this one, I believe. So, I mean, I have a couple of pieces like this one here that go. You can actually see some of the surface water in the prong. So I'm going to attempt to try and just fill those in. Got a couple of pieces missing there and here from the land animals too. Hopefully I'll be able to find those at some point soon. Not sure about the rest. Some of them you can't necessarily see surface water, but it's just sort of like a vague blue at the top, a light blue. So you can tell it's not got down quite far enough to reach all the detailed bits, if you see what I mean. Oh, now there's a definite bit of. Is that surface water or is that dolphin? I can't tell. I think it's surface. Hang on, hang on. This is why I pulled these out, because I just kind of felt like they probably went near to the top. There, look. Big bit of surface water there. What about that one? That goes in there. The more pieces I can get in, the better. I'm just. Is that a sky piece? Oh, that's the giraffe. That's one of the pieces at the top that I'm missing, so I'm going to put that up there. I didn't even realise, I couldn't tell that was a giraffe's head. Um, right, I don't know if these go here or not, so I'm just going to put that back. Some of these might be the underneath of some dolphins. That looks like it might be, but I'm not seeing which dolphin it is. And I don't want to slow down too much, so if I take ages on this, I'm just going to try and move on pretty quickly. Because I want to try and keep the puzzling going. There's like a little sort of tower of coral here that I'm just sort of getting the edges of. That's got a bit of Atlantis. Oh, there's a bit of surface water in that piece. Bet that goes on the other board. Now I've moved it. That one? No. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't go on the other board. Okay, hang on. Oh, it doesn't. It goes there. Okay. All right, so I've got a little line building up. That one. Nope. That one. No. I think I was on the money though with these pieces being near the top. It's just slightly frustrating. I have to keep moving the right hand board, but I can't fit 3 next to each other under the camera. So I'll just have to put up with it. If they don't go on these boards, then I'll know they go on the one underneath. So that's fine. That's a bit of surface water. That I think is a bit of the Atlantis. And these, I'm assuming, are dolphins or go around about where the dolphins are. Right, I'm going to move this board one more time and see if I can get. There we go. That's that one. So can I get any of these in? Yes. We've got a cluster of these fish here that with the black stripes. So that's kind of a giveaway. There. All right, well, there we are. Got a few of those in, so that's good. Snuff snuff, it's my Phoenix Sapphire 6S. So a smartwatch, as Vicky says. Yeah, neither did smartwatches. I don't know what else they do, apart from GPS. Oh, Phoenix. I want to puzzle too, but I already did 1,000 piece today, and now I had an adult beverage, and I don't think I would see the pieces very well. You can just chill. You can just chill, Ohana. Hi all. Hello, Anna. Just got home from my mum's birthday party. Oh, happy birthday to your mum. Um, Nice of your smartwatch to tell you Vicky is live. I know. It's good. It's good, right? Hi, Anna Maria. Happy birthday to your mum. Yeah. Kristen, you push the $ next to the chat tab. Oh, are we still working out how long we've been members? Oh, well. Do you really need to see the pieces? Should just puzzle and look at the chaos tomorrow. Yeah, see what you come up with. I might blame the cats because of the chaos. They don't deserve that. Vicky, as you enjoy your dancing, did you see that Strictly Come Dancing started tonight? No, I didn't. I didn't. Do you know what though? I have a bit of a hit and miss relationship with Strictly Come Dancing. Some years I am glued to it, and other years I just don't bother with it at all. It's funny. I don't really know why. It's changed quite a lot over the years though, and it's I'm a ballroom and Latin dancer. So a lot of the dances they do that aren't really my thing, I'm not as interested in. Plus I well, that was kind of sad when we lost Len as well. He was good. But yeah, no, I didn't know. No, that's passed me by, I'm afraid. Yeah, it makes sense though. It'll be going now till Christmas, won't it? My cat has been running around like a mad thing. Then she hears Vicky. She hopped on my knee. Does that mean she's like, okay, that's the person where mum sits still for ages and I can go and get a good rest on the lap? Do you think that's the association that it's made there? Or does your cat just enjoy watching live puzzling? Ready to get back to puzzling after the moving and silk song and stuff. Astrology is calling. Yes! Go for it, Gustin. Go for it. I tried to. I told it to. Set an alarm. I actually had a small nightmare sort of thing. Vicky was playing a video game that was very vivid VR. You had a nightmare about me playing a video game? Seriously? Oh dear, I'm entering people's nightmares now. That's not insane, is it? We might have to do some line dancing at Puzzle Camp. Seems like a good way to take a break. We can definitely do some line dancing. I'm totally up for that. I enjoy teaching the line dancing, it's really fun. I'm already fading a little, so tired today. Probably will need to go to bed early. Oh, I'm glad you're here now, though. Are you feeling okay? You're not headachy or anything, Winter? Now that's an idea, Clark. Yeah, yeah, I could do this. Yes, Vicky, she loves your voice and sits watching the screen. Oh, so cute. Well, I'm not entering the cat's nightmares then. That's good. Oh, that's hilarious. Right, okay. Goodness, right. So that's definitely a piece for near the top. And I've got several of these blue pieces, which maybe I can locate. Maybe they will be near the top too. There's that one, look. Could tell because of the fish. This is why I wanted to have two next to each other, because I kind of figured I'd be working on areas that stagger the three boards. Oh, that's surface water. I should have had this one on the top, shouldn't I? There we go. And we've got, what else? What else? What else? What else? That goes there. You can tell there's like a little line. That's the surface water bit. How have I never spotted this last week? I do not know. At least they're going in. Right, so that looks like it goes near the top. Does that go there? Aha! It does. Yay! I like this. I like that they're going in. It's always very satisfying. I wasn't sure how quickly these were going to go in. We've got another. Is that another dolphin? There. Oh no, I think it's just rocks and fish. Thought that was another dolphin there, but it's not. Similar texture though. I'm going to put my image just upon the stand. Oh, well, those two bits go together. Not quite sure what they belong to, but they go together. I think it might be a dolphin that's sort of somewhere under this jumping dolphin here. Will that also go with it? Don't know. Can't tell. Ah, yes. You can kind of tell the ones that go under here because the water's sort of frothy. Because there. I'm getting a little island together here. Yeah, I think that's that dolphin. It's sort of facing front, that dolphin. Right. Oh, there's another one. You can see its face, but that's not the same dolphin. That one is more over here. Where's that now? We've got a really obvious wavy piece here. There we go. Got that back there. Do I have that one? Yes, I do. Have I got that one? Yes, I do. Okay, this is good. These are going in nicely. To be said. I probably shouldn't speak too soon, should I? There we go. Hmm. Does that go there? No. Feel like that goes with that somehow. I just don't quite know how. It's kind of a similar dark colour. That is Now then, I can see some of Atlantis in that. The Atlantis goes like all the way up here. So where is it? Oh, I think it's one of the lower down dolphins, around about here. Oh, does that go there? Yes, it does. And that's in there. So, can we build up a little dolphin here then? Hmm. I thought Atlantis might come together relatively quickly, but it's actually throwing me a bit. I'm wondering about whether or not to worry about it too much. Oh, that seems like it goes around there somewhere. Yeah, it does. It's kind of almost purple, this bit. There. You can kind of just tell from the colour. Does that go? Haha. It does. A little bit of dolphin there. There's a lot of dolphins. Oh, there's the pufferfish. Yay! Got a little pufferfish. He's cute. Shall I use this opportunity to zoom my camera in? And I can show you the little pufferfish. There he is. You see it? How cute is that? In amongst all the dolphins. There we go. Hello, Claudia. How you doing? Feeling okay, just very tired. We watched one episode too many yesterday. Oh no. Well, she was playing something where she dived into something, like an underground cave thing, asked her chat if she should. Then I did the same and I was surrounded by creepy stuff. Oh. So I asked my chat if I should dive into the underground cave thing on this VR game. And then suddenly you were doing it as well. Sounds fun. I'm glad you woke up at the end. Cave diving is horrifying enough awake. Yeah, it's not something I do in real life. Certainly not. Didn't want to do that anymore in the game. If it's a metaphor for all the inspiration, I don't know. No, no, no. The inspiration lifts you up. It doesn't make you want to dive into a cave. Certainly hope not, anyway. You decided, yeah. I will be dreaming of lions. Just started the Clementoni 2000, the African Gathering. Yeah, probably. I'll be dreaming of fish. That sounds nice, though, Rosemary, that puzzle. I do miss watching. So you think you can dance? That was always so much fun. Yeah. There was one year where I watched it really avidly. Like, I even watched, like, this is Strictly Come Dancing. I even watched um, all the little sideshows and everything. I really got into it. I don't know why that year in particular. It was a great year. And I watched the most awesome jive. I actually think it's the best dance that's ever been done ever on Strictly. It was Jay McGuinness and he did a jive to it was movie week and they did that little bit from Pulp Fiction where Uma Thurman and John Travolta are, dancing, doing all this. And they did a jive to it and it was so good. It was so good. I actually watched. I go back onto YouTube and watch that sometimes just to feel inspired. It was he's such a good dancer. That was the last year I really watched it, but that was quite a few years ago. Goodness, a front-facing dolphin and a face. Yes, yeah. See, look, front-facing dolphin, and then there's another one, another little one. It's much easier if they all just swim sideways, so I can get to grips with the puzzle. Got to love shape sorting. Yeah. It does make things easier, I must admit. I must admit. Well, the dream ended with me going to a fancy Hollywood like house to look for someone, and Miley Cyrus was there. And I heard Gwen Stefani singing, I Know We're Cool. So that stuck in my head. Why couldn't I go to the Hollywood bit? I want to go. It's friendly lions and it's a good dream. Yeah, I'd hope to be able to pick up 6 portals today, but maybe I can tomorrow. Yee. Oh, I hope you do. I hope you can. Cute. Yeah, it is cute. Cute little pufferfish. What is it in our brains that makes us see chubby things as cute? No, no. I think with that particular fish, it's just its tiny little face on the giant round body. It's just I don't know to be honest. The inspiration lifts you up towards your wallet. Yeah. And then buries you in giant puzzles. Sam, are you okay? Sorry, you may have your preferences. I just disagree vehemently. Well, you'd be buying the T-shirt that says "Sorting for the win." We were discussing this earlier. We were discussing a line of puzzle merch that's to do with puzzle related complaints. Um, and Sam's idea was sorting for the win, shape sorting for the win, I should say. Not sure I'd be able to wear that one. I think I'd wear the one that says sorting socks. By the way, I haven't kept up fully. How's the prospect of wildlife finishing this year? Oh, it'll get done this year. It'll get done this year. I know. I know. I sound confident. Um, Honestly, all I really need to do is finish Big City Collage, and then I can put wildlife back on the table. I got completely sidetracked by that marathon. So, I mean, it is going. I've started it. The last 2 sections, I've started them. I had to move them. I had to move them for Big City Collage. It lifts the money out of your pockets. Exactly. I love me some shape sorting. Get decision fatigue sorting any other way these days. Yeah. So normal sorting sucks. Shape sorting's marginally more doable. There's no real decision making with that. It's just the shape's the shape, isn't it? I've started calling shape sorting Sam sorting instead. Yeah. Do you do that as well, don't you, Philip? Aren't you a shape sorter? I did the building and some surrounding fish before the dolphins, and had the edge done below as well. Whatever floats your boat. Sorting sucks for me too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that t-shirt made, I think. Shape sorting does make things easier and faster most of the time. Commentator Jim had a fantastic array of puzzle clothes this year. Yes, I noticed. They got, yeah, I mean, I was watching a couple of them earlier and literally everything he was wearing had puzzles on them, including the hat. Yes, it was a very good uniform for Worlds. Right, okay, so I mean these are going in sort of gradually. I'm just not sure how many more I can really put in quickly. Got some more dolphin here. Ah, there. I've got bits of dolphin coming together. But I think most of them are done. Ah, that's the bottom of that dolphin's tail. Hmm, there's a bit of dolphin on there too. Trying to figure out, will that go there? No, it doesn't. Yeah. Does that go there? Yes, that goes there. Woohoo! Right, that's good. And that's the edge of that coral bit. In fact, wait, does that attach? Yes, that attaches. Good. Thank goodness. That doesn't, though. Can I find that bit? Yes, there it is. That's a definite bit of dolphin. I just can't see where it goes. So I'm going to just pop that there. So now there's a little bit of Atlantis there. Can I maybe find that bit? Yes. That attaches that and stops it from moving because that was two wavies that was kind of sticking that bit together. And what about that bit? No. I don't know why Atlantis is throwing me. I bet it is. Um, there we go. That goes there. I don't. This isn't helping. This little mound of coral here. I could just do with this being clear space because I'm having to sort of build around it because I don't have coral pieces here. I have blue pieces. Is that good? No, no. So, has everybody enjoyed Worlds? I mean, we're more or less done now, aren't we? I think there's just team finals to go. Is that right? What has everybody thought of Worlds this year? I've um I've really appreciated having my speed puzzling channel set up in the Discord because I've just been so behind with it all. It's been like a nice little nice little summary I can read at the end of the day sometimes. So yeah, so thanks to everybody who's been chatting in there. It's been quite handy. But yeah, what have you thought of it? There was it good. No. I'm sort of trying to focus a little bit on this Atlantis now, but I'm getting a bit confused. So I think what I'm gonna do, is there, is build this edge. Let's build this edge. Um, I mostly rummage through the box, but have shape sorted when not many left. Yeah, he did. Thomas loved his enthusiasm. Yep, straight to the shape sorting for me. Yeah, you and Sam both do that. I'm a big shape sorter too, Sam. You're not alone. Go, Vicky. Thank you. When I was a child and puzzling with my mum, every puzzle was sorted by shape and nothing else. Not even laid out nicely, just a box of each shape. Only way I knew to do puzzles. Oh, right. See, the only way I knew to do them was just to shuffle. That goes there. Gosh, I could have attached that all along. That's frustrating. We're slowly taking over. Yes, one day you'll rule the world. Oh no, we can't have the shape sorters taking over. I love how there are so many puzzling styles. I know, it's great, isn't it? I was busy with the video game most of the time, so missed most of WJPC. Haven't really watched it, just been looking at Discord to get the speedy news. Yeah, that's been the same with me, Soul. I don't want to know your opinion. I know you said it has a weird vibe this year. I've watched all but the very early morning bits, so I guess I must have liked it. It did not feel the same this year. I do. Rose wants to hear, darling. I had to do a good amount of shape sorting for galactic time travel. Darth Vader's helmet was easily 400 pieces on its own. Yeah, well, I'll do it when I need to. Definitely. It was great getting to listen to people talking about puzzling all day long, but now it's almost over and we'll have to wait another year. I think that they've come across some problems this year that have been quite well unanticipated but sort of big. Like I really think that Alfonso's going to have to take into account about, the location. And I don't mean Verdalid per se, I mean the dome. I think it needs to be somewhere with air conditioning. Probably an unpopular opinion, but the main announcer was too much. It was relaxing and fun to watch in previous years, even if he had slowed his talking would have been nice. Can you can you tell me I'm old? Oh, can I tell you're old? No, not well. I liked the balance between him and Michelle, although the ones I watched today, Michelle didn't seem to be commentating. I don't know where she was, whether she was puzzling in the finals. Um, but I think, the two balanced each other quite well, if you see what I mean. Michelle's quite calm and he's quite excitable, I guess. And as I say, I can't really judge because I haven't watched very much of it at all. But there was one bit during the pairs final. It was coming right near the end, and he got really excited, and he just jabbered. He just went. I was like, it was like somebody pressed fast forward on him. It was really funny. I was like, my goodness. Um. So yeah, you could tell he just was getting really excited. And I do get that. Like, I got excited when I watched the individuals final, and it was because with the puzzlers now, it's always so close, like so close. They finish so close together, and you really are left wondering till the very, very end who's gonna win it. And it was funny because I thought Victor had it. And should I not say anything, by the way? Am I spoiling this for people? Tell me if I should stop talking. It's getting too big for the dome. Yeah, I think he's kind of hung on for the last year he's been able to. there's been a lot happen that really has pointed in that direction, of moving to a different venue. Even if it's still in Adelaide, I don't think it should be the Dome again. It needs to be somewhere with air conditioning and where the roof isn't going to leak. I think they need a new venue. I liked there were new events. Yeah, I loved that they could pick the puzzle. Here in person, it was a better vibe than last year, but definitely need to reconsider the venue. Do you know what? The vibe comes through. Um, Ula, like the happy and positive vibe really comes through, especially when you see people's posts and stuff on Instagram. It is such a real positive experience, Worlds, and I remember that from when I went. It always has been. And I can totally see that. And it's hard, it's easy to, when you're on this side of the camera and all you're seeing is kind of like broken live streams or, you're hearing about heat waves and stuff like that. Um, then you get into the puzzling, and it all works and everything. And you really do, you do feel the positive vibe. I just think it's a shame that he had those hiccups with the location. I think that maybe the dome is not the best now. Not now. I think at first, yeah, but not now. Most people can't take a full week or two off. Yeah, being at such an being at such an even with air conditioning in Spain when warm sounds awful. Oh, such an event. Yeah. I wonder if even adrenaline would make it feel okay-ish for me. Yeah, because there's that intensity as well. I love the puzzles, but the event felt weird. They were not prepared and it has become too big for the venue. Yeah, I think that some of the hiccups, this is just my take on it. I mean, largely I enjoyed it. Largely I enjoyed it, and I really do think people had a lot of fun, and it's such a supportive group of people. Like when the finals finished, um, the winners would they ran to each other and hugged each other, and it was lovely. It was quite heartwarming. And I definitely see the joy and the happiness and stuff that puzzlers bring when they're together. But I see what you mean, Dolly. I think that it just they all these unfortunate hiccups that happened just didn't communicate very well, I guess, across the internet, and it was a shame. It was a shame because it maybe felt like it wasn't things didn't quite go to plan. And what I did like was the choice of puzzles. I liked the fact that you had a choice of more than one puzzle. I thought that made it really interesting to watch. Did they choose the right puzzle? Was it a fair choice? Like the fact that you had a choice, and in a lot of cases you had a choice of circle or rectangle, and I don't know. I thought that added a level of interest. I quite liked that about it. So there were elements of it that I really thought they did really, really well. Um, but yeah, I don't want to give anything away if some people don't know yet. I'm kind of late to the game, so I'm just assuming everybody knows. I'm spoiling. Right, okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I won't spoil. I won't spoil. I'll just refer to the winners. Have you seen any of it, Dexter? Or just like have you missed all of it so far? Are you gonna have like a mass catch up? Oh, you've not watched any of today's. All right, so you've not watched the finals yet. Okay, I don't want to spoil the finals. Well, it was a heat wave. They never have weather like that at this part of the year. They do need a new venue, but this was not really their fault. No, I mean they couldn't have anticipated the storm either, really. I don't think. It has been hot though in previous year, like when I went in 23, it was hot. Like it was not like it was bearable. It wasn't heat wave levels, but it was hot in the dome, and out of it. Especially, when it was full of people as well. The pear puzzle leak. Yeah, I suppose that came a bit out of nowhere, really. The storm. It was a shame, really. I think one thing to consider is if Adelaide City really throws itself behind the event, somewhere else would miss the event atmosphere. Yeah, I think because that's where it was given life. You know what I mean? It becomes the place associated with it. It depends, I guess, which direction they want to take it as well. If this is something that Alfonso has ambitions to be Olympic one day, or, take in that kind of direction, then it encompasses more of a world kind of feeling. And I know it is the World Championships, but it is very much Spain focused. And but if it goes that way with it and becomes like an Olympic sport, for example, then they're going to have to start taking into account. Well, obviously, I mean, they would have to play by the rules of the Olympics. It would be more like it would move around. I don't know. But I guess that's also why you have the national competitions as well. Um, so yeah, oh, right, yes, there's a divide. Very much a dividing line there. That piece is significantly taller than that piece. I can understand him wanting to do it um in his hometown as well. It is a lovely city as well. It's a nice place to go. It's not as practically easy to get to, I guess. Um, right. Just tempting to put this. Some of these edges won't fit on. Some of them go on this board underneath. I'm just not entirely sure which ones yet. I think I've got all the edges. I think I'm 8 missing from this bottom board. Oops, wasn't very good, was it? Here we go. Here. So that's here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And that's the dividing line. So we'll put that on there, just so as not to confuse myself. And then that obviously goes at the far end. Not sure when that attaches. Ah, right. Okay, right. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. That goes there, and that goes there. And we've actually got a bit of a fish come together there. That I built last week because I thought they were in the clownfish pile. And it just attaches to the edge. So, got that bit. No. Oh, that doesn't go there either. Aha, that goes there. There's one of the rogue clownfish. I think that's it. Oh, I think I did it. Wait, so where's the dividing line? Is it that one? I think it's that one. There. There we go. That's the edge done. Oh, well, that's another pile away. That's good. Hi, Sarah. You just finished work. Some of the choice puzzles had just appeared in other competitions. Yeah, there were a lot of repeat puzzles, but I think, I mean, there were even more because of the fact that there was two choices. I was surprised so many puzzles came up that were at previous worlds. Could have more parts of the competition going at the same time, but then they'd need multiple live streams and commentary. Yeah, yeah, they would. That'd be, I don't know how you'd work that out logistically. I don't know how they work out the current live stream situation logistically. When it works, like when, I mean, I know they had some hiccups at the very start with the lives, but for the most part, they've been working fine. And it looks really good and professional, I think, when it's working fine. The way you get, the little four camera shots in one screen and you can see who's who and how they're doing, and I quite like that. People would not want to have several live streams at once. How would you choose? I know. I know. Oh, Hannah, it's like the Olympics. You have to choose with that. Well, yeah. But the Olympics is massive, though. Like, massive. You're literally choosing between different sports, aren't you, with the Olympics? It's unavoidable if it becomes too big. Maybe. I don't know. If the venue is bigger, you do not need more live streams. You just have more people per group. Yeah, yeah. Although I so were there more participants this year than last year? I thought they were about the same, or don't know if they were less than last year, or if they were just less than what they expected. Or was it roughly the same? I'm not sure, participant wise. I thought it was around about the same. I might be wrong. They can barely manage two streams. Do they have two streams? I thought they just had the one. Yes, the national competition should be used for pre-qualification so the number of people competing shrink. Yeah, aye, on an Olympic scale, probably, yeah. That would be a shame though if you cut out the ability for people to be able to go to Worlds because they're just not fast enough. Like I don't think I'd be able to go to Worlds if that was the case. I'm not fast really. I'm sort of average speed. But on an Olympic level that would make sense. But you would need more cameras and helpers. Yeah, and yeah, that's another thing as well. It's all volunteer reliant. I know Ravensburger sponsor it, but the fact that it only uses Rav puzzles gives Europeans an unfair advantage, as other countries can't get them as easy. Yeah, although I mean, I don't know. Some Ravensburger puzzles don't release over here; they release over in the US. A national qualification round would make it more like a sport, but I think less of a fun celebration of puzzlers and puzzling. Yes, yeah, Ella, yeah, that's my point as well. It would just be purely for pros then, wouldn't it? Even at the Olympics, you don't have the same sport all at the same time, right? Um, no, well, with the Olympics, you just have to pick which sport you're watching. So they might have, I don't know, gymnastics on at the same time as the 100-meter sprint or something. I don't know. Regardless of the issues, it's nice to see puzzlers come together and have so much fun. Yes, exactly, Gustin. You definitely can feel that vibe. I'm just wondering if 10 years from now, others will be commenting that it's time for annual international puzzle along to move away from Sterling. They want to organise it. And when did it become annual, Sam? Oh, Lord. Well, I've got my next 10 years mapped out, haven't I? So what puzzle are we doing next time? Mixed wildlife. I might let someone else do that. You can have it where you want. Do it in the rainforest. That'd be a good quirk. That tickled me. Some sports like soccer or swimming comps does. It was just to say, if it goes very big, they could decide to do it. Yeah. I don't think Alfonso wants to limit how many people can join. No, I don't get that sense. I think he understands what it is in terms of, it's a celebration of puzzling, isn't it? Football didn't want to confuse Americans, lol. There is also the Spanish stream. Not many people watch it though. Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. Sorry. I never picked up on that. Yeah, that's true. They do. They do have that as well. Wait a minute. I've got a. Ah. I had two edges there that were just sitting on the lonesome, like, why aren't we in the edge? Put us in. All right. Okay, so can I fill in some more of this? That is the question. Let's see if I can. Now I've got a little block together. Maybe I can use these shapes to build out of. We'll see. Let's see what I can manage. Uh, hmm. That one. That goes there. So, I'm still laughing at what Sam said. Yeah, I kind of want to know what you've got in mind for next year. Like, not next year, the year after. I haven't thought beyond this one yet. It would be cool though if it became annual. That's going to be so great. I still need to set a bunch of things up for that. I mean, should I maybe explain about this? Not everybody might know what I'm talking about. So the puzzle camp, or well, we call it the puzzle camp. That's kind of its nickname, really. But what we're referring to is probably, I think we'll name it the 42,000 piece international puzzle along. Let's call it. And the whole idea behind it is to mix the Around the World puzzle by Educa, which is 42,000 pieces, and to build it together as a group of as many people that can come along and do it as possible. And when I say come along, I mean, of course, to Stirling, which is where I live. And yeah, it looks as though the ball is rolling with it and it is going to happen. I have found a venue and I now really just need to determine dates. I'm going to have to put up a poll about what 2 weeks is going to be best for most people. We're talking middle of next year, end of June, beginning of July kind of time. So that is what we mean by puzzle camp. And it is really exciting. It is really exciting. It's I think, if we can pull it off, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Um, but yeah, what do you think to this? What do you, is this something you would come along to? I have actually already set up a channel in the Discord server for this particular event. So, if you have an interest in coming along to that, even if you don't have to go for the full 2 weeks, few days, if you can make a few days and join in with putting the puzzle together, that would be awesome. And yeah, that's what we'll do. And maybe it will become annual, maybe not. I don't know. We shall see. I mean, there was a suggestion that I make my fundraiser thing that I did an annual event. Gonna end up doing quite a lot of annual events at this rate. But they should all be good fun. So let me know. Let me know what you think. Look at that. No. Right, I was kind of hoping to be able to fill more of this out now that I have got a little block together, but it's now ground to a halt again, which is slightly frustrating. Does that go there? Yes, it does. There we go. Okay. I mean, the nice thing is you can see clearly that there is, when there's like Atlantis on these pieces, so at least I can pull a bunch aside and I know that they go around here somewhere. Just narrows it down a bit. That should be obvious. Tiny little bit there. That's it. And this is where we're starting to encroach on this little coral hill here. Okay, it's coming together now. Look, there's a little dolphin there. So there's a dolphin piece that goes in there. Is that going there? No. I'm just seeing if I can find some more Atlantis pieces. I think you can just vaguely see it in the background of a lot of these pieces. Okay, there, that's an Atlantis piece. And that. Right, we've got some fish on them as well, though, which is confusing me just slightly. Go there? No. Aha. Yes. Wavies are always a good place to start when you grind to a halt with something. Because they're small. I mean, they're not small, they're just obvious. There. Bunch of wavies in there. I would like some pink right now. Wait. Next year will be a 6,000 piece puzzle in 2 weeks. What? Wait. For which? Thank you. Just leave them in the box. Thanks, Jasper. Wait, for which thing? Which annual thing? Puzzle camp or fundraiser? If some company releases a 64K piece puzzle in the next year, no industry insight here, we could do that in 2 years. A 2 year long event. Nobody could remember the full official name. Everyone should just bring a gift puzzle for Vicky so we can overwhelm her. Thanks. Thanks so much. Ugh, I'll have to create a library or something. I can't wait. Already looked, and I can get a direct flight from Boston to Edinburgh. Ooh, yay! That's exciting. Personally, I'm hoping to be able to buy a Vicky puzzle while I'm at puzzle camp. Well, maybe if I can get one done in time. The thing is, I'm not a very good artist. What do I put on a puzzle? I mean, I did have that idea with for like table games. It could be like a photographic type of thing. It'd be cool if I could draw something that was just me in a puzzle kind of thing. And when I say me, I don't mean me going on a puzzle. I mean me like my inner self, my personality. Mm. It'd be cool if I could draw something, but I don't know. I'm not that good an artist. I've lost track of the event due to my illness. What are the dates? So I don't know the official date yet. So I've found a venue and I need to book it. But I need to do a poll on when's best. So the dates, the can't remember the dates off the top of my head, but basically it would go from a Saturday to a Saturday. Either the last Saturday in June through to the Saturday 2 weeks later, or the first Saturday in July through to the Saturday 2 weeks later. So it would be like either end of June, beginning of July, or first 2 weeks in July. They're the two options. And I wasn't sure which one to go for, so it was just suggested that I maybe just do a poll and see what people prefer. It'll be next year, middle of next year. Hang on. Great idea, Augustine. Vicky will end up with 50 Star Wars puzzles. Just don't all bring the Disney Museum. I don't really want all the Disney museums. That's just a joke. So, like, no exact dates yet. Will be a poll soon. Yeah, I need to do that this weekend. Oh, nice. Yeah, promise not to bring Disney Museum. Please don't. I would love to go, and only a few days could be more manageable. Don't know how the finances will be for me. Also, would then hate to leave early. Well, it's up to you whether you would want to try and arrange it so that you were there at the end, or maybe there at the start of it all. But I mean, you would definitely get the credit. I plan to catalog the whole thing to get some footage and things, like make a nice video journal of the whole thing. That'd be good. Maybe come for the last few days. Yeah, you could do that. Shape sorted and then picked patterns, lol. I c- I could just bring the surprise puzzle. He can't even look up what it looks like. I can't tell if you're being generous or just trying to catch me out. To go check on my son sleeping. Hope I haven't missed too much. We've just been talking about the puzzle camp, or the 42K puzzle along, international puzzle along. Got to go. Thanks, Vicky. Bye, fellow puzzle lovers. Bye, Rosemary. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Collect all your puzzle dust for the next few months and use your makeup brush to make a masterpiece. Yes, a puzzle dust puzzle. That'd be unique, wouldn't it? Be a lot of one colour though. Although, unless I have different coloured puzzle dust, most of it's going to be blue. No, Rosemary. It sounds as though people are up for it. It sounds as though people are up for coming along, and I'm just really excited by that. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, I really just need to just get things going, and I'm really excited. So yeah, just look out for posts, um, any kind of info stuff that I bring out on that. Look out for it because I'm going to be bringing it out very soon, and I will need your input to let me know when you'd rather and if you can make it and what input and ideas you have, and definitely consider joining the Discord server. It's such a great community of puzzlers. I know I say this every time, and I'm not just trying to advertise my own stuff. It really is a great puzzle community, and a lot of the puzzle alongs and all of that stuff, they really that's their home, the Discord server, because you can share your pictures, you can share your progress, all of that stuff that happens over there, and there'll be a lot of organizing and things going on over there. So, I mean, obviously, I'll put it up in the YouTube post tab as well, but I would urge you to join Discord if you haven't, because it's such a great community. And a lot of the planning for it is going on over in there. So, yeah, that'd be good if you could. Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of the dolphin pieces I had, they're like way down here in this bottom corner. Well, that goes up there. Not sure about that one. I have to say though, I went to see the place. I went to see the hall where we're thinking of doing it, and I stood in there and I went, "Yep, I can picture it here." And I just had it all in my head. I had where everything was going to be, and I could picture people in there and all the puzzling, and I don't know, I just got so excited. I was like, "Oh, this is going to be so great." So I really do think it could be amazing. And the more the merrier. Honestly, the more the merrier. I've had people ask if they are okay to bring family members and stuff like that. Now, obviously, yeah, absolutely. The more the merrier. And we're not going to force them to puzzle if they're not puzzlers, if they don't want to puzzle, if they want to just be there or put one or two pieces in, or even do other things like take pictures or something like that. Just definitely the more the merrier. I think that would be great. Right. I mean, this pile's definitely going down. I'm just slowing down a bit now. Got more pieces with fish on. There we go. This is more this kind of weird purpley colour up here. There we are. Alright, sorry, I'm just concentrating for a second. There, that goes there. Oh, this is coming together nicely. I've got this whole chunk here is coming together nicely. So I'm pleased about that. Hmm. There, that one goes in there. And that goes there. Yay! Wee dolphin face is attached. I feel like this should go in. Not there though. Does it go that way? No. Ah, it goes in there. And that goes in there. Does that go there? Yes. Yeah, so I'm starting to get these transition lines now between just the sort of empty space in the water and the actual seabed. Um, that's why there's kind of more and more detail the more pieces I'm putting in. There's a lot. Oh, there we are. Ah, so where do they go? Yes. Ooh, that was tricky. That has a fish on the prong, but it's a tiny weeny fish. But it makes it look as though there's this whole big bit that goes there, but it's not. It's just a tiny fish on the prong. Uh, that's quite a big bit of Atlantis. Where do you go? There. Oh, that's up there. Is that? Yes. Right, some of these are going to go on the board underneath, I think, which I can have a wee look at. What? That I'm not even. I think that's coral. That bit. I'll pop it in the coral pile. Ah, is that good? No. Right, I'm trying to take these off this board. I've hardly got any of those blue pieces left, so that's good. Pleased about that. Um, and they're still going in, so that's good. I'm just wondering if some of these go on the board underneath. I think a lot of them probably do. Let's just move those over there. And let's see. Not that one. Here we are. There's one. There's one. No. So not those. What about that one? Yes, that one goes there. Nope. No. Okay, that's fine. We've got a few in. So this is how it's looking at the minute. Filled in a good bunch of this, done all the bottom edge. What time are we? We're 10:30, so we've been going an hour and a half. So, what do you think about maybe doing a few fish? I'm thinking fish. Oh, that attaches. Yay. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna just leave some of these here. I'm just not seeing where they go at the moment, but wait, that one? Ah, that one goes there. And that one goes there. Okay, that's fine. So, with the fish, there are some relatively obvious ones. This is the fish. So, like, immediately these pieces stand out to me. And they are this fish here, which I think is a lionfish. That one. Zoom in a bit. So that fish there, it's quite obvious. The pieces for it are quite obvious. Then there are things like this orange seahorse. Pieces for that are relatively obvious. Big fish here at the bottom, big fish there. This fish has some quite distinctive textures. So I'm wondering about just grabbing some patterns and oh, sorry about that. And just starting to put some fish together. I think that might be a plan just now. I mean, we've already got this one coming together. There's a couple of these orange fish coming together. They're just ones that I had sorted into the clownfish pile. And that's what's sort of jumping out at me, really. So that's where I'm thinking about going. So I will see if I can find some patterns. There's the seahorse. I'm just gonna pull out ones that just jump out. And I can spread these out a little bit more now because the blue pile is gone and in. And it was relatively obvious what was coral and what was fish. I mean, I'm certain that there's miss sorts, but it was relatively obvious to me. We've got some yellow and black stripes as well, jumping out. This lionfish is definitely obvious. You've got a lot of the same type of fish scattered, so that could be tricky, but I'll just do my best. Lovely sort of pinkish red colour. Some of these will go in the clownfish bit. There are gaps in the clownfish section. So just doing a bit of micro sorting here, really. I have so little left on this Bird Flowers 1K, but it's definitely time to sleep. I'm hanging over the puzzle. Oh, get some sleep. It'll still be there tomorrow. Oh gosh, that's a lot of acronyms. Can't fully read what it says because it's half off the screen, but I can see Wowit. Someone else mentioned the piece sitting above your board. What did the piece do to be treated this way? Now it is bothering me too, lol. Ah, I did explain this earlier. So, the piece sitting above the board, I'm just going to put this down for a second. I put it there because I recognised it as the head of the giraffe. But the board for that is kind of buried. It's not that one. Yeah, it's that piece. And that means I'm only missing two pieces from this board. And I think I might have seen that one. That one there. As part of the balloons. Anyway, that's why I put it there to remind me it was on one of the upper boards. So yes, it wasn't being treated badly. It was it was in its holding pen, waiting to be put in. Such is the problem with foam board puzzling. Night, Winter. Hope you have a good sleep. We keep being mean to that piece for no reason. It goes on the top board. It's at the top of all the pieces. Surely that means I've given it a place of prominence. As the head of a giraffe, it does have a place of prominence. um, hang on. I've missed some of the chat here, so I'm not entirely certain what some of the conversations are, but it was on Amazon, but I'll blame him anyway. If it was the one from Argos, you can thank John on Discord. Ah, right. Is someone to blame for buying a puzzle? And it's not me. Tired and going to bed. It was nice to hear more about the upcoming puzzle camp. Good night, you all. Oh, good night, Claudia. Glad you're excited about puzzle camp. I'm so excited. Every time I talk about it, I get excited. That may or may not include myself. Good night, sleepy bees. Are you sleepy as well? Snuff, snuff. Have you seen the Witcher 10-year anniversary set of puzzles? It's 10 by 500 pieces and they are all beautiful. It's so expensive though. Really? No, who makes that? Oh, Hannah. Who makes that? I want to know. Please tell me. I'm sorry, Vicky, but I'm falling asleep on the couch. Everybody's falling asleep on me. I will go to bed and catch up with the video tomorrow. Good night, all. Good night, Anna. Have a good sleep. Sweet dreams, everyone. I know my boyfriend would love it. Oh, that sounds so cool. Who's the brand? What's the brand? I would say the boyfriend can get one, but does it then become the situation where now he needs them all? I think with a collection like that, you need them all, don't you? Oh, it's so satisfying when you find a piece from a previous section when doing later sections. Yes, it is. Gap filling is satisfying. I've only got about 5 pieces that need to go on the top. And I've found a couple, and I found that one. So, yeah, it'd be good if I could find them all. It's a set. They won't be selling them separately. Thank you for putting in the giraffe piece. How satisfying to put it into the puzzle. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I was just leaving it because I wasn't really working on that board. I was going to put it in at the end, but obviously it was bothering people. So now it's in. It's found its rightful place. I think I might go to bed soon too. My head feels a bit heavy. But happy to have joined this evening night. Oh, I'm glad you've been here. I see. That makes it a bit more difficult. Yes. I'd love some really good Witcher puzzles. The ones I've seen are just kinda human faces. It's good loot. Going to be released in November. I will put the pictures on Discord. Yeah, do you know what I just discovered? Because I'm doing a good loot puzzle on a Thursday. Now, I just started that Sleeping Giants. And in the box for that puzzle was a little leaflet and it had Witcher puzzles. I was like, two Witcher puzzles. So, yeah. Oh, so they're releasing a 10 500-piece puzzle set. Gosh, that's a lot of pieces. That's a lot of pieces, but I love the sound of that. Right, I'm going to pick up my box again of fish pieces. And what I'll try and do is get a bunch of fish together before I finish the stream for the evening. They're fairly distinct actually, because of all the different patterns, I guess. I think I've probably got some coral pieces in here. That's okay. Yeah, that sounds great, Ohana. Thank you for telling me about that. I did not know they were releasing it. Mm, that goes there. Yes. I love the colour of some of these fish. They're so bright. Oh, I found one of the and another one. I found one of the pieces from Upper Boards. I'm not sure about that one. I'm just holding them in my hand for now. But I will put them in shortly. I don't dare put them up there now. It seems to upset people. Oh, that seahorse keeps jumping out. Pieces that belong to the seahorse. They're quite obvious. A lot of black and white stripes. Now then, there's a fish at the bottom here that I'm spotting pieces for. Hmm, one. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Not about that. And some of these are going to be clownfish, so I'll need to pull out that board anyway. That's the lionfish. That's the lionfish. Yeah. There's like a... Oh, it's an octopus. There's an octopus there. They're the tentacles. So, only just spotted there was an octopus. Oh, there we go. So that's good. He's just kind of come together of his own accord there. Can't see any other octopus bits, I don't think. There. There. We have an octopus! Yay! Okay. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Very happy with good loot quality. Yeah, me too. I really like the pieces. I've done one from them. It was all the monsters from Witcher. Loved it, so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the pieces as well, so I was so happy to find a company that had, that was good quality, that did good gaming puzzles. How does Good Loot compare Schmidt or something? I'm sorry if this has been asked multiple times, but what was the plan for Six Portals? Can't figure out if I should wait or just start when I get it now. I actually managed to get one too. The plan for Six Portals is to build it on the live streams after this is finished. After Life. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be working on Life. It's coming together, but it has slowed down a bit because I'm working on a more difficult bit of the puzzle, really. Nothing compares to Schmidt, lol. I need to do a Schmidt puzzle. Six portals on the lives after this one is finished. Yeah. Yeah, okay. How about, like, Clementoni? I'd say it's about on par with Clementoni. Same kind of woven finish as well. With the last of my strength, I am saying, please don't forget to press the like button. Oh, thank you, Anna. With the last of my strength. Please press like as she crawls to bed. Oh, thank you. Will do, Anna. Sleep well. Admit piece quality is like almost a gold standard. Main issue I see people have with them is taking them apart. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's. I mean, I've never done a Schmidt, but I wouldn't say it's quite like that. I'd say, yeah, Clementoni. I'd say on par with Clementoni. I liked Good Loot better than Clementoni. I preferred Good Loot to current Bumpy Rav pieces. I don't have issues taking it apart. I just fold the puzzles and pick up pieces to put in bags. Then it crumbles on its own. Been trying to put together a 300 Charles Wysocki without any sorting. More challenging than expected. Ah, and you normally sort, do you, Sybil? It's this difficult, isn't it, to go against the grain when you puzzle? I have to get up early tomorrow, so it's time for me to go as well. Don't forget to like the stream. Good night. Thank you, Ella. Thanks for being here. Sleep well. I will go to bed now. Might take the iPad with me to fall asleep to. Okie dokies. Just don't. You could fall asleep to me, but don't have any nightmares about me, please. Have good dreams. On par with Clementoni is good. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say so. Right, so these two pieces go on this bit. In this upper area. So that is part of this lizard thing. And so is that. That one, I'm pretty certain I just spotted. But I couldn't figure out if it was fish or if it was a bit of the land animals. And now I'm going to have trouble finding it. I know I am. Oh, there's a bit of the lionfish. Put that there for a second. There's two there, and I've got one there. But they could be in the coral pile. Oh, no, that one's that one. There. Ah, got it. That, I think, goes in the bottom. I'm not seeing it now. That's annoying. Maybe it wasn't the one I thought it was. Might be in the coral bit. But that's fine. I've got a couple more pieces up in there, so that's good. Okay, so I'll grab these. I don't think there's anything from here I particularly need. So I'm just gonna leave that for now and come back to this one. Found that bit. That's a bit of the lionfish, and that. Hmm. Thought I might have a bit of that fish, but I don't. Okay, so that's fine. Right. So this fish goes around about here. It's quite a lot of different colours, but it's sort of greenish purple predominantly. There we are. So that goes around about here. There's going to be quite a few floating sections here. The seahorses go more onto the left, onto the board underneath, but I'll build up the seahorses. There's actually three, but I've just got orange pieces here. There's two orange ones. One's a slightly different shade of orange, but I have got quite a few seahorse pieces, so hopefully I can find a bunch of those. Mm, that's the wrong way. So there we go. There's two seahorses. Um, then we have another fish. It's got like the texture's kind of like dots. Like that piece there is like yellow with purple dots. This one is like purple with yellow dots. So, but I mean it's two different fish, but it's the same kind of texture. So this one goes further to the left underneath the tiger, around about here. I'm not sure I have all the same. I have just kind of a bunch of orange and yellowy pieces here, so I may have more than one fish in this pile. Hmm. Right, now I'm confusing myself. Uh, that goes with that. That goes with that. And that. I don't know. All right, well, this one. Where does that go? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. near the bottom. So I was mistaking this for a different fish. This one goes here. It actually attaches. So that's good. And then the one I thought it was over there, but it's not. I'm not sure I've got that many pieces for that one yet. I think it might be these pieces. There is another one here, I think. This the bottom of this one, and I've got the pieces for that. So I can actually build up from the edge on that one, which is good. There. Woohoo! So that's that bit. And then there's a fish up here. Where's this one? That one's kind of above this one's head. There's a whole bunch of yellow fish in amongst this coral. So they'll go together. This one goes further along on the left. And I'm not even sure I can get that many pieces together on it. Right. No. So I need to hunt a wee bit more for some yellows. And oh, these are starting to get jumbled. It's good, really, that some fish are amongst the coral because then I can be like, right, let's finish these yellow fish. They're amongst the green coral, and I can look specifically for green coral. Kind of helps give me a direction for where I go next with the puzzle. Once I've done the fish, I'm just pulling out some yellow pieces here to try and just finish off some of these yellow fish or fish with yellow in them. They're on that board underneath. They're like a stripy fish. Mm. Oh, that's one of the pieces that goes up top. Mm, that's actually a bit of seagull. That goes there. Funny shaped wavy piece. Yeah, I'm gonna get those out too because I think I know roughly where they go. Got some orange as well. A yellow there. And some yellow. Okay, that's lionfish. Oh, that's the octopus. That's a bit of. Oh yeah. All right. I'm just gonna pop those there for a second. Well, I'm happy with how the fish are coming together. I thought this was going to be really taxing, but so far I'm enjoying the fish coming together. Excuse me. Hmm. Well, maybe slowing down, working on yellow. The problem is I've got gaps in fish where it's yellow, so I'm just trying to fill out gaps really. But I might not always have the right pieces, like that, for example. Okay, so that's definitely one of these fish. There we go. You can just, it's this coral, you can tell. Is that a clownfish? Oh no, it's not. It goes over here. So there's a yellow fish over here. Um, just above. Oh, it's this one. It's this fish. Yay. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure about that one. Hmm. Ah, that goes there. Yeah. Now I'm sure I've seen that one. Typical. Oh, that's seahorse. There we are. All right, so I'm not certain about those. I'll just pop those up there for now. Let's do this lionfish. Remove these. I'm not sure where that goes. It looks like a really obvious bit, but I'm not sure where it goes. So I'll put that up there. And let's have a go at this lionfish. Hopefully, I can put it together. I don't think all of these pieces are lionfish. I do think I've got some other types of fish here, like this one. It's just similar colours. That one there. Where does that go? Oh, that's over here. Underneath. I think it's this. You just see the top of it. So that's good. There we are. That's that fish there. So, lionfish. Here we go. Oh, it's just so nice when they come together without too much of a hitch. Look at that. It's relatively near the top as well. It's quite near this front-facing dolphin. There, that's the bottom of it. Not sure about that. Ah, there we go. I may have this one wrong. I don't know what these belong to. There's other lighter coloured fish though, so I may have just missorted those. So look at that. It'd be good if I could get that attached, but I don't think I can yet. Just it goes around about here. Round about there. So that's the lionfish. Oh. Oh, there. Um, does that go? Oh, that goes there. There we go. Okay. So, together. Coming together. It's funny, in my mind, I want the seahorses to be way out to the left. I built the section hole. Yeah, they're just there out of the way. Fun animal fact you probably didn't know. Seahorses aren't actually horses. Really? Is that right? Don't, so, correct me if I'm wrong here, but with seahorses, don't the males carry the babies? Is that right? Have I got that right? I missed I missed some of that, but I can see play polo underwater. Is that a reference to seahorses? I feel like SpongeBob would do that. Nor are they actually sea. What do we call them then? Just weird looking fish things. Sea horses. I knew that, Gust. I liked doing the coral. The colours and textures are different to each area. Yeah, I think now I've got a few of the fish together. I think the coral's not going to come together too badly. Speaking of horses, has anyone done that 13,200 piece Clementone with the horses? It looks really difficult. Oh, is that one called Band of Thunder? I haven't, and I have no real intention to do it. It's, it doesn't honestly look like a puzzle that I would really enjoy, if I'm honest. The only other 13,200 piece Clementone I would do outside of the two I already have to do, and the one I've done already, is the one with the bridge. I would do that, but the other ones don't really draw me in at all. Lahaina Visions, obviously, Visionaria, Disney Orchestra, and the bridge. But they're about the only ones I would do in the 13Ks. This is the bedtime inspection. According to our intel, you said you'd go to sleep 10 minutes ago. Keep watching if you want to. It just shows that, my voice isn't sending you to sleep, which is good. So many fishies, I know. But you're welcome to stay, obviously. Oh my, the 13K horses is way out of my league. Yeah, I'm just not that fussed about the image, really. No, I said I would go to bed, and I am. I apologise for the false accusations. We had pink police earlier tonight, now the sleep police are here. Yeah. I just googled that horse puzzle, and no, I would not even contemplate that one. Are you thinking about doing it, Gustin? By the way, who made the rule that the plural of fish is fish, but then in some situations it's fishes? Were they trying to be confusing on purpose? Yes. Hello, Mike's Last Piece. Hi, how are you? Certainly not on my wish list. Unlike the 13,200 piece Nova Totius Terrarum Sive Novi Orbis Tabula. That's one of my unicorns. That's the only time I'm going to say that. I almost gave up after the second word. What a mouthful that is. Right. Um, I think I've got some clownfish here. So what I'm going to do is just quickly uh, shift over to this board for a minute because I actually have these pieces too, which I think go up here. This is these sort of green and black stripy fish. And they all seem to be concentrated up here. Where does that one? Come on, I've got to attach you. Uh, oh, come on. Where do you go? There, there. So they're in. There's a clownfish here that's actually it's orange, but it's sort of darker at the front, and it's almost this like it almost goes to like a really dark pink. And I'm not necessarily certain that all of them belong here, but I think some of them might. So I'm just going to attempt to see if I can fit any in. There's one. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, well, they go together. Was that? No. I don't know about that one either. No. Okay. So not many, but I did find that one. Um, shall I move the seahorses over now that I'm here? Because I've actually got a seahorse piece there. Oops. I am destroying this edge. Mm. I might as well move the seahorses while I'm here. Because they do go right next to the clownfish. So there's this one. Can't attach it yet, but that goes there. And then there's this one, which goes a bit further along, around about here. And there's another piece of it there. And there's some purple coral here, which I hope will be easy to pick out of the coral. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. There's another cluster of clownfish in the middle. So I might just move these off here and put it in the middle. And this one. Put that there. So the other clownfish will go over here. This goes near the bottom. Oh, now then. Ah, okay. So I've not actually tried putting these particular clownfish together. I've just had a pile of clownfish pieces that I've just not sort of married up yet. That bit goes there. No. Some pieces are confusing me here. That's one of the clownfish. Where does that go? Does that go there? No. There. Okay. It's coming together. I feel like this is another rogue clownfish. Yes, I think it is, but it's not too rogue. It's just above this bit of coral. It's largely behaved itself and not run off or swum off. And we've got a front-facing clownfish. Where's that one? Down here, I think. And I have no idea where that goes. So, I do have a few leftovers here, but a lot of them are in. This one I'm going to put in. What time are we? 11:15. Oh gosh, I'm coming near the end. So this it goes on the top middle board, I think. Question is, where's the top middle board? That's not it. It's this side. So this is the top middle board. I'm missing a piece there, a piece there, and a piece there. And that's the bit I found. It's one of the seagulls. So I'm only missing the bottom board on the right hand side is full. I'm only missing 2 on that one. And I'm only missing 2 on that one. So I've found a few more tonight, but oh man, I want to get that in and I want to get that in. Ugh. Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. I can live with it. There. So the only pile of fish that I've pulled out but haven't done yet is this pile here. The problem with this pile is that these yellow and white and black fish are all over the puzzle. Um, there's like a bunch on the left, there's a bunch in the middle, there's some here on the bottom right. There's some right under that um octopus. Now then, where does this go? Not sure where that one goes. I feel like that goes with a different fish. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be slightly more difficult, a bit more bitty. I do have pieces with just sort of yellow in them. I'm not certain they actually go with these fish. These are all just blurring together at the moment. There, that piece goes together. I think that's one of the ones. Actually, I have no idea where that one goes. Okay. I don't seem to have a corresponding wavy for that. Why don't I have a corresponding wavy? Hmm. Because I could just be getting tired and just not seeing them very well. Because there. That as a different fish. That goes over here. That goes on the left-hand board. That goes there. I've gone into full concentration mode here. I really was hoping to get something attached down here. But I'm not sure I will. I'm looking to see if I can see a little bit of the red of the octopus, but I can't on these pieces. This is just not jumping out at me now. Okay, 1 second. Let's see if I can plug in a few of these. There's the corresponding wavy that I couldn't see because it wasn't here, it was in the box. Right. They're all just kind of jumbled to me now. I can't really. Oh, wait, I know where that one goes. Where does that go in relation to that fish? Oh, it goes away over there. Okay, I think that's on the middle board. There. It's on the middle board. And surely I can attach its tail. It's really bright yellow. Where's its tail? No, not seeing it. I may have it out, I'm just not spotting it. Yeah, I'm thinking I might need to round things off because I'm just not really, they're not jumping out at me, the pieces. And I know I've probably done a good job of sorting the fish. I feel like I have, but the just pieces just aren't jumping out at me at the moment. And there's no doubt going to be a bunch in with this coral. I think it would be good to get the green coral out, and there's like a dark pinkish coral as well that it would be good to get out. Sorry, I thought that might have been a bit of sky, but I don't think it is. So, yeah, I think I'll leave it at that for now, but I'm pleased with how much I've got done actually. It's a bit of a mess down here. I need to tidy up some of these pieces. Some fish I have together, but they're not on the right board, and some are just leftovers. Um, so they need tidying up, but generally, Hang on. Does that fit there? Yes. Oh, they attach. Okay, so that's good. I'll go that in. And that's a bit of the next board over. That bit's in. Why does this always happen? I say, let's leave it there, and then I spot a whole bunch of pieces. What is that? What's that about? There, that goes with that. Right. Okay, stop, Victoria, stop. Okay, so it's a wee bit of a mess, but most of the fish are roughly where they belong. This one lives over here, I believe, on the other board. But the lionfish is roughly where it lives. These yellowfish are roughly where they live. That one is. That one is. Well, I've got a bunch attached. Um, and then there's some leftovers here and other ones that belong on the other board. So this is a bit of a mishmash. They're sorted in the sense that there's patterns together, but I've not got very many of these together. So I'll need to figure those out. But tonight, I've managed to fill in a bunch of gaps here and put all this in. Got an octopus and various wee fish attached. So that's good. Another dolphin together here, and I've got a good row of the pieces along the top. This board has seen a bit of action tonight as well. Got seahorses, some fish up here. And then I've managed to fill in a couple of gaps. So that's the bottom right board. That's the bottom middle. That's the bottom left. And then here you've got top right, which is finished. That's the only bit that's complete, the only board that's complete. And then top left is that one, and top middle is that one. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I got further along than I thought. I thought I was going to be overwhelmed, but actually the fish weren't too bad so far. So there we have it. What do you think? Am I making you sleepy? And it's 1724 where you are. Why are we making you sleepy? How do I find Grace? I think he's outside the door, actually. I can hear him. Hang on. Right, okay. Hang on, hang on. Allow me to make things safe, and I'll see if Grace will come in. Ah. 1 sec. Come on in then. You were meowing. Don't stand there looking at me. He's in. Are you coming? Come on in. Say hi. He's looking at me with suspicion now. It's like he knows. Here he is. Oh, here he is. He's my baby. Do you want to stand on the puzzle? There we go. That's the complete bit. So you're allowed on that bit. Don't stand on the. Nobody wants to see your bum. Yes. Well, that was unexpected. You might want to lay on the puzzle. You were down here. That's it. There we go. There we go. Your tail's all fluffy. You're shaking the entire table, Grace. That's the microphone. This didn't go so well, did it? He's like there, but also, oh no, don't stop standing on the keyboard. There we go. He'll end up cutting you off. He'll end up cutting you off. Anyway, here he is. Hope you've enjoyed the Grace cameo. I don't know what he's done to the. I don't know what he's done to my laptop because he stood on the keyboard. There we go. Hi, Grace. It's because I asked about custom emojis and we found cats in boxes. Oh, I see. Grace has long fur. He'd gone all do you want to go in here? Do you want to follow? You know how cats get when they're like being all affectionate and then this their fur all stands on end and like his tail goes really fluffy when he's in this kind of mood. Um so it looks like he's got really long fur, I suppose he is, but he's not a long haired cat. Um he's so pretty. Nothing like Grace taking over the stream. I know. Well, I did let him in. I did let him in fairness. He's got such a lovely temperament. He really is a beautiful creature. I need to keep an eye on him. He's just rubbing himself against things. I think he just wants some fuss and attention. So I guess that's my cue. So before he destroys things, oh, there's hairs everywhere. Before he destroys things, I will say thank you so much for being with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the puzzling and the chat. And I will be back with another live stream on Thursday. That is the Sleeping Giants puzzle part 2 by Radina Tilley. And I'm working on Big City Collage. I should have that puzzle finished tomorrow. I was hoping to get it done today, but I won't get it done tonight now. But there is not much left. In fact, apart from a few pieces on a board, these are all the pieces I have left of Big City Collage. So it's close to being done. So that video is going to get worked on as much as I can. I'm working with a lot of footage though for that one because I took quite a lot of real-time footage and things. So I'm getting there. It's just taken a little while. So yeah, so look out for that. And more importantly, look out for information about the puzzle camp, or you might know it as the 42,000 piece international puzzle along. Look out for information about that, posts, stuff in the Discord, stuff on the YouTube post tab. I'm going to get some information out about it and I will need your input in polls and things. So yeah, they're the things to keep an eye out on. And yeah, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. If I've missed anything, please do leave a comment. And please check out the description. There's an invite link in there for the Discord server if you're interested in joining the Discord server. Check out my merch stores. I'm wearing merch tonight. I've got my usual Puspex t-shirt on tonight, which is now covered in cat hair, but still, it's a cool design. So if you're interested in some puzzle merch, go check those out as well. And please like the stream if you enjoyed it. And I will see you all next time. Happy puzzling, everyone!